Hey guys, this is my second video showing my Zenescope comic book collection. I decided to do this one because a few more things have showed up since my last video. A lot of it I was already waiting for, but as I explained in that video, shipping just takes ages. So yeah, what you're gonna see in this video are mostly things that I'd already ordered when I made that video, but it just hadn't showed up yet. So yeah, I'll start off with the couple of graded comics that I got. If you watched my last video, you would have seen the Beetlejuice cosplay cover that I showed you guys. That was actually, what I didn't mention in that video is that was actually their showcase book, and those books are made with archive quality paper. So they're not made of comic book paper, they're actually archive paper, which I think is really cool. But that was the Z-rated one, and I had purchased at that time the standard version, and here it is. This is the non-Z rated version of that Beetlejuice cover. And this isn't a showcase version, so this is actually basically a comic book. It's on that same comic book paper. It's not archive quality paper or anything. And this one is graded. So yeah, she is dressed up in Beetlejuice inspired cosplay. And this one is limited to 250. And again, this one is drawn by Sun Kiminaki. I'm pretty sure that's how you say her name. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. But this one is a 9.8 as well. So yeah, it's a very desirable grade. Basically perfect comic book. As perfect as you can get most comic books. So I'm really happy. And again, we have the CGC advertisement on the back there with their Zenescope's character Robin Hood. So yeah. Really love this cover. I can't wait to get like you can buy wall mounts for CGC comic books, and yeah, I'm gonna get a few of those. It'll be really nice to be able to display this thing. This next one is an eBay purchase. It's the Fan Expo 2000. Pretty sure it was 2011. This one was. Yeah, Fan Expo 2011 exclusive, limited to 500, I believe. Doesn't say it on here, but I'm pretty sure this was a limited to 500 run. So yeah, really love this one. I actually bought this one on impulse. It was an Australian seller, and shipping overseas costs a fortune on eBay. So I found an Australian seller that was selling this one, and I pretty much jumped on it because it's a gorgeous cover, and it's an older book. And I love the older artwork from Zenescope. So yeah, really love this one. So yeah, this is Salem's Daughter, The Haunting #1. Haven't read this comic book yet. I'm still waiting for the standard version that I ordered online to get to me. But this cover, I just couldn't pass it up. So yes, that's that one. And there's the back of this one. Yeah, I really love this one because this is a an old CGC capsule, like one of their older designs. The newer capsules are much better than this one. But the cover is everything. That's why I bought it. Really love it. So moving on now to the loose comic books as I describe them. I actually bought this off a comic book shop from, it's an Australian comic book shop, Incognito, I think. Like honestly, I won't be buying from them again. I mean, they don't answer the phone, you can't get questions answered. I'm just not gonna, like the stuff turned up eventually, like it took them a week to ship it out. But it turned up eventually, but it's just like, it just gave me a preview of if I have any problems with this company, how hard it is to actually get in touch with them. So I'm just not gonna buy from them again. So yeah, anyway, this is the folio that I bought to store the comics. Pretty cool, and you open it up, and it actually has this really cool artwork in there. So yeah, as I said, like, the stuff got to me fine, there was no problems, but I couldn't get hold of the company, like, because they took a week to ship it out, and I was just like, are they gonna ship it out? Is it being shipped out at all? Like, I didn't expect it to take a week. And so after like 4 days of waiting for them to ship it out, I was just like, hey, you guys shipped this out yet? No one answered the phone, couldn't get them through the email. So I'm just like, if I have issues with this company, I'm screwed because no one answers you. So just not gonna buy from them again. This is the comic that I actually bought with this folio from that company. I got this one because it's such a nice cover. I really do like it. Only problem is there is like a tear up there, so this isn't like a grade-worthy comic book, as far as I'm concerned. So, but it's good to see them in person because you can actually get an idea of, are you going to like this? Is it going to look good on the wall? And I think it is. So I'm going to look around for a mint copy of this. In my last video, I showed you guys this one here. This is the February Catch 'Em All subscription that I subscribed to through Zenescope. And this is the standard book. This is what you actually subscribe for, and this is what you get. So I showed you that one. And as I said in that video, I'd already ordered the Z-rated version, and that one has showed up today. So there's that. As I said, I will censor it out. Actually, I don't even know if I need to censor it out, because another dude was showing his comic books off, and he didn't censor them, and his video was still up there. So I don't know, I might try and get away with showing it, because it is a gorgeous cover. Like, obviously, the female body like that is beautiful. I'm very attracted to it, and you know, that's what you want when you're looking at a piece of art. You want to be attracted to it. Whether that's sexually, that's up to you. But for me, these are just, I am very attracted to these just in an artistic sense. They're just beautiful. And it's kind of like when you go to see a movie, you see like the girls and the guys and their bodies, and you know, inside, you know, that is such an unrealistic representation of, you know, what's normal and achievable for most people, but at the same time, it's good to look at. So that's what these are for me. They're just really good to look at. So yeah, once again, they're the same comic book, just a different cover. And this one here is limited to 100. The standard one that I showed you earlier, that one's limited to 375 copies, and these are limited to 100 copies. So yeah, really beautiful covers. And lastly, this is the March Catch 'Em All comic. I also have the Z-rated version coming for this one already. I also have another one of these coming, this exact version, and the reason is because, and this says a lot about Zenescope. I'll show you something else in a minute actually, to, you know, further make my point about good customer services and good experience with that company, because these comic books aren't cheap. So when you're spending that kind of money, you want to know that you are getting as what's the best word to use? You basically want the product to get to you in mint condition. That's what you're paying for. You're paying a premium for a mint condition collectible. And this one here got to me, and it's kind of hard to see. I'll put photos up, but this one here has creases in the spine. I think they're called spine ticks, and the spine ticks are actually color breaks, so you can't flatten them out, you can't press them out or anything like that. It's a color break, there's not much you can do about it, and it's going to affect the grade in a big way. So I got in touch with Zenescope, and they didn't even try and argue with me. They were just like, yeah, no problem. Like I sent them pictures of it and everything, and they were like, yeah, sure, no problem. And they're sending me out a new one. Like, it was effortless. It was just like, I had a problem, I messaged them about it, and they just took care of it. And I was just like, holy crap. See, this is the kind of service that makes me want to come back, because I know if I have problems, yes, I'm spending a lot of money on this stuff, but if I have problems, they're going to take care of me. And so it gives me confidence to continue spending that money with the company. So yeah, the actual front of this cover is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Can't wait to get the Z-rated version of it. And yeah, but as I said, it does have the spine ticks there. And my end game for this is, once I've collected all 12, there's 12 of these, one for each month. Once I've got them all, I'm going to send them off and get graded, so I can have like a whole wall of my Pokemon cosplay covers. They're gonna look awesome. So yeah, really happy. I'll just quickly grab something so I can further illustrate my point about this company's great customer service. This here is a lunchbox that I bought from Zenescope. It was $40 US for this. Now, they had a different picture on their website. I believe they've still got it up. I'll put a picture of it up here so you can actually see what they were advertising and what I actually got. So as you can see, in the one they're advertising, it looks like a metal lunchbox that has the artwork on the actual tin. Whereas the one they sent me, you can see, this is just a sticker. It's just a sticker put onto the front here, and then another sticker put onto the back here. So it's basically a black tin lunchbox with the artwork put on as a sticker. Now, it still looks okay. Like, it's not crap, It's limited to 50, and as I said, it's not crap, it's just not what I paid for. Like, I paid for a metal tin lunchbox, and when you pay, like, generally when you get a tin lunchbox, the artwork is directly on the tin. It's printed or pressed, I don't know what they do, but it's directly on the metal. And this one here is just a sticker. So I messaged them about it and I said, hey, look, I'm not really satisfied with this. This isn't the same as the artwork. I was expecting something different. And if you look at the pictures, you can kind of get my point. It looks like a different kind of product. It looks like a tin lunchbox with the artwork actually on the metal, as opposed to a black tin lunchbox with some stickers on it, which is essentially what this is. And again, they didn't even argue with me. They were like, hey, that's cool. Look, international shipping, it's expensive. Would you keep it if we offered you a 50% discount? We'll refund you 50% of the money. And I was just like, that's actually pretty cool. For half the price, I do actually think this is kind of a cool item. For what I paid for it, don't really think it's worth it. But for that discount, I actually think it's a pretty cool item. And it's limited to 50. I just think it would have been a lot better if it was what it said on the tin, basically. It was an actual tin lunchbox with the artwork printed on the metal. So yeah, I'll show you what this actually came with. This actually didn't come with this one. This came with another order. This was like a freebie they threw in. This is actually a metal card. This is what I thought the lunchbox was gonna be. It's metal with the artwork printed onto the actual metal card. So that's pretty cool, and that's limited to, doesn't say it's limited. Okay, so that doesn't say it's limited, but anyway, that's what I thought the lunchbox was gonna be. It was gonna be metal with the artwork printed onto it. So yeah, you can kind of see my disappointment when I show you one of these. So yeah, but like I said, they took care of that. I'm happy, and that's the kind of company they are. If you're not satisfied, they seem to be really accommodating and willing to help you out if you have a genuine complaint, which I believe I did. And these are the cards that come with it. So these are the ones that are limited to 50 each. So there's the first one. Again, this is artwork printed directly onto the metal. But yeah, it's a really, really nice card. And they're limited to 50 each, and you get 3 of them. So yeah, I wish the metal lunchbox was like this, because the artwork printed onto the metal like that, it looks amazing. I'm sure there's a reason they didn't do that with the lunchbox, but yeah. For the price I paid for it, I'm satisfied with it. So that's all I got to show you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this little show and tell. I also have a bunch more stuff on order from them. As I said, takes a while, so when I place orders, it takes like a month to get here. So yeah, it is a bit slow, but it does get here. So yeah, Zenescope's a great company. I'll put a link to their website down below if you want to go check their stuff out. Yeah, I do recommend them. They're a great company to deal with. Disclosure, I am not in any way sponsored by them. I'm just, I'm a happy customer. That's why. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this video here. Until next time, ciao for now.